Good morning, everyone. I'm Monica Coleman. Thanks for joining us. I'm alongside meteorologist Brendan Minchef. And Brendan, Labor Day is usually the official end to summer, but this heat is making me feel different. Despite the excessive heat and a recommendation from Sac County Public Health to postpone outdoor events over the weekend, some went on as scheduled Saturday. ABC 10's Jay Kim spoke to organizers and attendees to see how they beat the heat. The triple-digit heat is expected to last until next Friday. Labor Day marks the unofficial end to summer, and the heat this weekend is bound to bring more people to the water to cool off. It's a refreshing way to beat the heat, but it's not without risk. Sacramento Parks and Recreation officials are preparing now to keep folks safe. The Mill Fire burning in Siskiyou County broke out Friday afternoon. It's grown to more than 4,000 acres, ripping through a neighborhood in the town of Weed. 2 people were injured. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes, and we now know that around 100 homes were destroyed. ABC 10's Luke Cleary reports. Meanwhile, the mountain fire, which started Friday evening burning near the town of Gazelle, is now almost 5,000 acres. Although only about 100 people live in that town, no word on any injuries or structures destroyed as of now. A family of a 29-year-old Sacramento man whose body was found along the American River are desperately seeking answers into what happened. ABC 10's Jocko Maluka has the emotional interview with the victim's family from Discovery Park. Anyone with information are urged to contact the Sacramento Police Department, and if you believe you saw Sagnai Washington in the park or in the past week, the Washington family wants to hear from you. You can get more information on how you can contact them on our website at abc10.com. On this Labor Day weekend, CHP has made almost 300 DUI arrests within the first 12 hours, keeping drivers and their families safe on the road. Each weekend, ABC 10's Walt Gray catches up with a Cal Matters journalist about the biggest political stories of the week. Here's Walt with more. All right, the clock reads 6:18. Here's what you need to know this morning. A man is in custody after flying his plane over a small Mississippi town and threatened to crash into a Walmart. Residents were asked to leave the area at the time. Law enforcement saying that the threat was much larger than the town. Artemis 1, the high-stakes test mission for NASA's new moon rocket, called off for a second time after the discovery of a dangerous fuel leak that crews could not repair in time. ABC's Morgan Norwood is at Kennedy Space Center with more. And NASA engineers will now look at the rocket and figure out if the September 26th and 27th launch windows are possible. College football dominated our TV screens on Saturday. Kevin John is standing by with a recap of this weekend's biggest games. Hey everyone, welcome back in. I'm Monica Coleman alongside meteorologist Brendan Minchef, and we were talking about what we like to have for breakfast in the morning, oatmeal or grits. He's oatmeal, I'm grits. Yeah. But what we can both agree on is that it's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot. Yeah, you can basically cook them outside today. It's going to be that hot outside.
And even though the extreme heat can affect anyone, people with disabilities face even more challenges in an attempt to stay safe. Our race and culture reporter, Candace Red, shares how some people and organizations in Sacramento are working to support the most vulnerable communities. The Mill Fire in Northern California has burned more than 4,000 acres. Thousands are forced to flee their homes in the town of Weed. The fire being fueled by excessive heat, which is impacting much of the state. The Federal Aviation Administration and Department of Homeland Security are focusing on tightening up security at a small airport after an airport worker in Mississippi allegedly stole a small plane. ABC's Christine Sloan reports. Millions of people are also on the road, but the good news is gas prices are continuing to fall. The national average is now sitting at $3.80 a gallon. Coming up on ABC 10 Weekend Morning News, our Verify team investigates how much President Biden's student loan plan will cost taxpayers. You want to hear that story? The time is 6:45. Let's verify. A viral social media post claims President Joe Biden's student loan plan will cost taxpayers more than $2,000 each. Brand Lewis from our National Verify team explains the origin of that estimate. And if you want our local team to verify something for you, send us your questions. You can text them at the number on your screen, 916-321-3310. A high school student's quick response leads to a life-saving moment and an award from Sac Metro Fire. And before we go this morning, here's a recap of some of the top stories we've been following this morning.